Whoa. Alright. Welcome back in, everybody. This is Remy. Give me just a second here, you guys. Not sure what is going on. The music, for some reason, is insanely loud, and normally it doesn't do that with my headset. And trying to adjust the volume through my headset wasn't working, so I needed to reduce that music. Alright, so once again, everybody, welcome in. This is Remy. We're getting back onto Hogwarts Legacy here. We're gonna just go ahead and jump right in. So I'm only gonna try and do a couple hours today because I've got so much I need to do this afternoon. So I hope you'll be with me through this. Let's see how much we can get done. Come on. Those load screens, I swear. Okay. Oh, that's right. I think I finished Professor Hecate stuff. I did. Okay. Wait. Oh, right. Okay. No, I haven't finished it. I got one more thing I gotta do, but it's gonna take a little bit, so we're gonna skip that one for now, and we'll just go on to the main story. Really? Why? Is she in the clock tower? Why is she in the clock tower? Also, I noticed something. I had mentioned on my last stream that I had previously played this game on a Gryffindor run, and I was wrong. I didn't do Gryffindor. I did Ravenclaw. So, had to correct myself there. Huh.
Revelio.
Ooh. Hold on a second. I don't know what is up, but all the volume things on here are just insanely loud. So I'm gonna have to reduce a few things here. Otherwise I'm gonna be blowing my ears out. It's still loud. I mean, how much lower do I need to go? That's better. Not by a whole lot, but it's definitely better.
Revelio.
Groundkeeper's tools. One might surmise that this set of tools could be enchanted to create all sorts of furnishings for a cozy hut, as large as the occupant may need. This is going to be Hagrid's house in the future. That's pretty cool. I don't think I ever saw that before, or at least I never read it before. Man, the shit you miss out on when you just try to shortcut it.
I should investigate.
Investigate what?
Accio. Levioso. Levioso.
Oh, it requires fire.
Accio.
Yeah, I have to hit it with a fire spell to activate it. That's okay. Oh, what was that? Slug.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Wow. Sorry, I hate that I have to do this again. But even the dialogue is insanely loud. I wonder if my headset's starting to go bad on me. I hope not, because it's been a good headset. recognize
I
where
never
I am.
thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Okay. Sorry, that was really difficult. That was loud. I don't know how, if you guys are hearing it the same way I am, but I doubt it. But oh my god, yeah, that was really loud. So I hope that by turning this down, I'm not making it difficult for you guys to hear. What do we got? Oh, can't wear them yet. Those will be nice though. Oh, I think I just destroyed a pair of gloves that I should have been wearing. Wait. Okay. Not gonna worry about those two for
here.
They must have come this way. Think! Levioso.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Perfect. Target practice.
This...
Accio. Lumos. Stupid.
I refuse to be treated in this gas!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I can hold them off!
Incendio. I'm not going anywhere.
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Leviosa. Accio.
I hate to
You can't hold out forever.
You weaken quickly.
Don't see the problem. Get out of this alive.
Accio.
You're going correctly.
Incendio.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
See, I like that little detail. This game takes place, what, over 100 years before the mainline Harry Potter stories, and they had a lesbian couple way back then. I like it, you know. It's a nice little detail. It makes it's being more inclusive in things, especially something like this where you wouldn't think a subject like that would be touched.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared!
What should I do now? Incendiary.
This is Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Unfortunately, not all of them are that simple.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Well, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. They've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
I remember this one.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Blend.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Roughhouse gloves. Oh, and a wand. Nope, those aren't. 27 and 26, so it'll be this pair I'll be putting on. I'm almost there. That's not too bad, but I think I like this one better. Defeat 10 Dark Wizards, okay. Oh, that's the one. Yes, this is definitely the one, because I love this jacket. I had it on my Ravenclaw run, and it's cool. Even if it is just a skin, that's all that really matters in that one. Okay, I'm gonna go do this carted away one. But also
Revelio.
there was somebody out here in these docks I forgot about that has a quest.
You for some assistance.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are
Typical
known
Slytherin.
for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous. especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
I don't think I've got the ability to do that just yet. So that one's gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go do this one because it should provide me with that opportunity to dodge enemy attacks.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
Yeah.
What do you have for sale?
Lacewing, weeping toad, and leech juice, which I have plenty of all.
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice. I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Welcome in to all my viewers. Glad to have you here with me today.
Hope to see you again.
Fortunately, spiders aren't that strong. It looks like I got a small bunch of them over here. Holy crap.
Yes, incendiary.
Yes.
Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Protego.
You let Nora Treadwell go, didn't you? You're about to wish you had.
Protego. Incendio.
Whoa.
Protego. Accio. Incendio.
Work on me.
Who lived here, I wonder? Protego.
Stop messing around like a...
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track. Revelio. Accio.
Oh, another wand handle. What did I get this time? Ugh, this one doesn't look that good. Yeah, no. Hmm? Oh, that'll be nice. I'll have that one soon enough. Hmm. Well, I could put this one on for the moment. Okay, I'll just... Spider Slayer armor. Okay. Don't think I'll use that, but... Unless... Oh, it's probably just an appearance. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I'm not wearing that. Nope, not that one. There we go. That just looked ridiculous. 1 second.
Potato!
Alright, now I know in here there's a group of goblins, and I've got to be careful with them because they're not the
Encampment.
easiest.
This must be it.
Such arrogance.
Levioso! Accio! Lumos! Incendio!
No! I will make you pay.
Incendio! Potato!
Come on, Potato!
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
You'll be made even more of an example.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Potato! Stupid!
Seems your heart isn't in this at all.
If you are. Accio! Potato! Accio! Incendio!
I will make you pay.
Levioso!
You don't believe you Ranrock won't be stopped. When are you going to give up?
Accio!
You're so very weak.
Incendio! Levioso!
What an unfortunate disappointment.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Accio! That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio.
I'll need those later. Well, not necessarily later, but you'll see. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Okay.
Quite an enchantment. The cards are returning to Arn. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Okay. Excuse me just a minute, guys. I need to do an AFK. Okay, guys, sorry about that again. Joy of having pets. Not that I don't love them, I love my dogs to death, but sometimes. Ooh, let's see, 26. This is still gonna be better, but ew, that thing is ugly. I'm only putting it on now because I'm gonna be taking it off later. What was this one? Dark Wizards, that's right.
Revelio.
Watch.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Oh. I guess I can't do that one yet. I'll have to come back for it. Sorry about that. Gotta love it when you get spam messages. Whoops.
Incendio. Lumos. Protego. Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Whew. And I'm just going to cut right through because taking the path just takes so much longer when you have to go around things. I don't mind having to fight my way through, especially when... Oh, wait a minute. Did I get... I did. Okay. Gloves. 27, 26. So we'll take the 27, obviously. I don't think I need anything in glasses. Nope. 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 I already know I had something in robes, so let's go. about killing wolves. No, no, it's a challenge. Okay, one more.
Levioso! Incendio.
Wasn't close enough.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio.
Hebridean black scale. The Hebridean black is a large dragon that can grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale, originally belonging to one of these beasts, is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout. Well, apparently not anymore.
Levioso. Accio.
Ooh, okay, that worried me for a second. I thought I killed the damn thing. That would have been cool.
If you're here for my wares...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What's a nice idea, Ron? I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Alright, I need to go see Professor Hackett. Dark Arts... Wasn't that Professor Hackett?
you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
No, 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 no.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
Of course.
Expelliarmus.
Still at it, I see.
Incendio.
And remember too, if you're like me and you don't always look at the map, just push up on the D-pad and you get that to follow. It'll take you to whatever place you've put a marker on. No, out the door. Sometimes though you can lose track of it and you'll be like, where the hell did it
I'd
go?
better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
And the cycle starts again.
Revelio.
armor. This set of armor belongs to Sir Skagglethorpe, the Heedless, who unwisely challenged a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. Yeah, that's a good way to lose your head completely.
There you are. The cross-wands duelist to beat.
I'll come back to you because I know what you want. You want to challenge me at this. Oop. Why did it send me? Hold on. All this way. When I could have just gone through the school. What the actual hell?
Revelio.
What the hell? That was weird. What is with these crows that keep disappearing? Scrope knows about the book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care. Tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
He's the house elf from earlier, wasn't he? The one that was talking with Professor Weasley.
Revelio. Accio.
Okay. Almost there. Head for the pumpkins just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help poor broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins? Ah, I think I know just the place.
Oh yeah, the house that was down here. The house that is gonna end up being Hagrid's.
Revelio.
The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meet Scrope at the water's edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge? This had better not be a trick.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years.
He's
Apologies
missing
for
an
the
ear.
abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Yeah.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you know that I'd found a book and that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And...
Oh, wow.
Revelio. Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
Yeah, I remember those guys from my first playthrough, and I never liked them. Before I do this, I need to make sure that there's not a level requirement on this. Level 5. Okay, I'm 13, so it shouldn't be an issue. Oh, I don't like this.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes. Revelio.
Okay. I never did this on my first playthrough, so I have no idea what is going on here.
Could it be? A visitor?
Although, this guy seems familiar.
Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
I guess I missed that class.
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Okay, so I remember doing this quest, but I didn't get it here. I must have gotten it from a different character.
Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves. Incendio.
Levioso.
Incendio. Accio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Alright. Definitely not. I swear you find more scarves in this game than anything else. Just appearances. Alright, let's see what we got. Almost. No. Alright. Map of trees, forest, bridge, and candles. Put here my bag for reference. Hogsmeade? No. Wait, which one is this? Ectol's. That's not what I... Okay. I'll look into that one a little bit more. Alright, fine. Merlin trial.
I dream of making a better world. For me. Selling the poached errands are kept spiders. Not worth the trouble. I didn't always like a polite...
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Potato!
Huh?
Accio! Incendio!
Ironically, I was coming to this cave. Or was I? No, I wasn't. Let's take a look. Okay. I don't think I explored this cave in my past playthroughs, so that's a new one to me. I'm sure I'll figure out what it's meant for at some point. Maybe.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin?
No, adieu is French, I think.
Greek.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
I'll learn about those later if I remember correctly.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. Attack! No, that's embarrassing, isn't it? That was pitiful. Is that the best you can do?
I won't rest until you're dead.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. I wonder how big this place is. These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Yeah, now I just gotta get there.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of those spells will help me through this.
Incendio.
Levioso. Protego.
Ooh. That's clearly the way I have to go. What's in here? Oh, this is gonna get ugly.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Levioso. Incendio.
Sunrise robe, alright. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta go get that robe appearance. does have that edge of making you look like you're slightly evil, but I like the whole, how it looks like you have a spine. Have something on the back of the jacket.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Accio! Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Damn, he made a lot of noise.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio! Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Okay, setting the spiders on fire makes them detonate. Or makes them basically into bombs.
Perhaps the next one is hidden somewhere. Revelio. Oh, behind the rock. There's the symbol.
It's a little of both, really. The combat's really good, but exploring the castle and finding all the tricks is pretty awesome too. Like the cool thing about it is as you develop your skills, you get to explore more of the castle and learn a lot of lore. Honestly, both are so good. Exploring the castle is gorgeous, but the combat is pretty fun too once you get the hang of it. Very true, especially when you mix up a couple of the different spells together. No, I don't have a main game. I just choose a game and I start playing. I've done like 8 different playthroughs that I've streamed since I started back in November.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio!
Well, not just in a day. If I choose a game, I'm going to keep playing it until I complete it. And then I move on to something new.
Accio! Incendio! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Pretty much, yeah.
Protego! Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
I'm in the US.
Accio!
Very cool. I used to live in Texas a long time ago.
Protego! Incendio! Incendio!
You know, want to try and make a go of it, and maybe earn from it.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'd like. Yeah. Thanks very much. I greatly appreciate that.
Revelio.
I appreciate that.
Accio.
I've tried to at least be entertaining.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
How do you mean? Like in my day-to-day life? Not much, really.
Accio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Unfortunately, I don't work right now. I've been out of work for a while.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
And aside from like hobbies, you know, I like reading.
Accio.
Reading's probably one of my top favorite hobbies.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head is of Jackdaw. Protego! Incendio.
Probably sci-fi fantasies would be my favorite.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine that the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Very cool.
In sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
That's cool.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Not right now. I'm just focusing on my stream at the moment.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Revelio. Protego! Stupid! Expelliarmus! Stupid! Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Expelliarmus!
Yeah, that's fine. You can just send me your Discord and I can look at it later.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Protego! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio!
Alright, yeah, as soon as I'm able to, I'll check you out.
I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Yeah, I'll send you one.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
I'll send you a request when I'm done with my stream.
What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Ah, finally got the talent points open. Wait, what? What'd I get? Find the map chamber as a Slytherin. Okay. Let's see. No. Alright, you gotta start at the bottom. That'll be helpful. That's one of the things I wanted. Oh, I have 9 points. I didn't realize I had so many. Okay, I'll cut back on those. Avada Kedavra. Oh, am I actually going to learn these? I don't remember learning Crucio. Yes. 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 And, also, there you go. Oh, I'm all out. Damn. Okay. Ah. All right. There we go. Okay.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
Right.
Incendio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away.
Accio.
Tasks, and meet me in my classroom.
Accio. Revelio.
Sleeping Dragon Statue. Hogwarts motto, Draco Dormins Nunquam Tutelendus, means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Fortunately, this particular sleeping dragon is made of stone and will never awaken. It may be tickled to absolutely no effect.
Revelio.
Oh. Yeah, that's the ones I like. I have to get it identified, but I can't do that until I'm in the room of requirement. But alright, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and call things right here for today. I do appreciate all of you who have come in, those of you who have dropped me follows. And if you didn't already, please, if you enjoyed your time watching me, give me a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you want to rewatch this video or any of the other games that I have played previously, you can check me out on my YouTube channel, RayWolf321, and hit me up with a subscribe there. So, again, thank you all for coming in, and I will see you on the next one.